Alright, so it looks like we're getting some Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon information today because there's a lot of stuff that is planned for after the game's launch that we can look at now and get an idea as to what might be happening inside of the game, because once it's made known and then we get a product line or some kind of information that follows up on that, it'll make a lot of sense then, but let's see what it means right now. So to continue on the Pokemon Sun and Moon product line, the first reveals of the 2018 calendar are now becoming available for pre-order in Japan. Interestingly, Silvally is beginning to feature heavily in a lot of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon period, something we've been keeping a close eye on as seen in the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon merchandise section. Silvally also features mini lines suggesting central role in the games and anime. Stay tuned for more developments on Silvally products as we build up into the game's release and English box releases for Shiny GX Silvally box. So yeah, we're getting like a lot of information. Also Gladion, I feel like because Ash got the Dusk Lycanroc and Gladion, he's going to be a central part of the story. You know, eventually he is going to get a Silvally, and then that's going to line up because we have the anime bringing us Dusk Lycanroc, which is only in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So the anime transition, we've already proved that that's actually pretty important to what happens with the story, and now that we're looking at some of the other releases and stuff, Silvally's just been there for a while, that we have the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon figurines, and it's just kind of strange that Silvally is next to Necrozma, Ultra Beasts, Legendaries, and then we still don't even know what these are going to be, but it's about like powerful Pokemon and crazy stuff like that. So it seems like, yeah, like Necrozma, any information we get about Necrozma is going to be big towards Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and it seems like Silvally is also going to have the same. Now, I'm likely feeling some kind of Z move. Like, could you imagine Silvally goes for a Z move and then gets +1 to all of its stats? Because we've already done a theory looking at the exclusive Z moves and how those just seem to pretty much boost all the stats by 1, but with the new Z power moves in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that might just take it a little bit further, and maybe the 95s on Silvally will suddenly become way powerful, but at the cost of your one and only Z move. So effectively, Mega Evolving your Silvally through the stats you gain on your Z power. Something like that, and like Silvally's just around. Wherever you look, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Silvally's getting something, and this is what I mean with Gladion. Okay, yeah, Gladion, we got the Umbreon, Lycanroc stuff, but then Ash, Gladion, that's a rivalry in development, and then Gladion's probably going to have a pretty critical role because of it, and then just, you know, all the other things going on. We have a lot of merchandise for the Stylus. Silvally is a part of it. So it looks like Silvally, unfortunately, didn't perform, like, crazy well, but you know, Sun and Moon. Like, it seems like that. It seems like everything that fell apart or didn't really come through in Pokemon Sun and Moon is looking to get better in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That is a very risky and crazy take that Game Freak is taking on this right now. And one other thing to point out is, like, yo, poster artwork to be announced. So we have, like, a pre-order, you know, just announced, fan edition for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but there's something on the poster we are not allowed to see yet. We already know about Solgaleo Lunala, we're seeing the box art and stuff, but there's a new Pokemon, there's something exclusive that is not allowed to be shown at this time, even though it's been announced for the fan edition, and the game's only a couple months away, so they're still keeping it pretty tight on the news. But the information's out there. There's going to be more, so much more that we don't even have access to it. Also, getting back to what I was saying, you know, with Komo-o. Komo-o, it's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and one of the most underwhelming pseudo-legendaries. However, when we get into Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, it's looking to have a devastating Z move. So get a little bit more usability off of that. Looking at some of the other things, we have the new TCG set coming up, Awoken Hero, and Transdimensional Beast. Like, the names of the TCG sets have a lot of symbolism, have a lot of representation right there. The set actually releases September 15th, so about 2 weeks from now, a little less than 2 weeks from now. But you can see that's going to focus on the new release of Ultra Beast, so building up Ultra Beast lore, building up Ultra Beast storyline going into Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. We have the new Gladion full art card. We also have Silvally GX in that set. So we have the Awoken Hero bringing us Silvally GX and also a Gladion card. That's what I mean. That's why I see, like, you can see the storyline kind of going even further. So now taking little bits from the anime, but also looking at what's going on with the TCG, and then piecing that into Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. As I have proven many times throughout this Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and even Sun and Moon news cycle, it's not exclusive. The games are not the only place where you can find information. That Pokemon is an entire franchise. Whether you only care about one thing, the other parts still have massive amounts of significance, and we can see that building up into this right here. And then we also have the Sun and Moon TCG products. So we have a Silvally deck box and card sleeves coming up with like Silvally's own like emblem and stuff. That's actually some pretty cool symbols, and like what's that called? Like the shield. I don't remember it right now, but you know, whenever you have like the shield signias and whatever, and then like the representation of whatever's going on, I think that's pretty cool. So we're seeing that with Silvally, with that. And then what does that mean for Type Null? It means Type Null's story is going to be improved as well. I want to know what happened to the third Type Null. It seems like an insignificant little thing, but there were 3 Type Nulls created. We know we have one, Gladiator has one. Where's the other? My guess is that maybe Moan has it. He took it to fight the Ultra Beast, got lost in dimension, now he just has like a Type Null or something. But what else happened? Like, it's an artificially created Pokemon, and it's pretty ridiculous. And then we can also just kind of go back through Type Null's lore and stuff. This is what I love, you know, before Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, going to the Pokemon Sun and Moon website and just figuring out, like, what these Pokemon are. Because Type Null is a crazy Pokemon. This Pokemon wearing a mask has been dubbed Null, meaning nothing. It's just a tool to create something that rivals mythology and to fight the Ultra Beast. But it was failed. It was a failed experiment, so it's nothing. It's Null. It's garbage. Put the 3 that we created on ice. Never seen it again. Shapes on its front and hind legs are clearly different. The reason is that Type Null was constructed to synthesize the strengths of various Pokemon, enabling it to adapt to any situation. Dude, what we need, alright. So another speculation is that there's a shiny Silvally giveaway, and I think that was on like one of the news things down here, yeah. Like we have more Silvally stuff going on. Pokemon Takaratomi leaked figurine information provided 2 months ago, now coming to fruition. As we stated, Ultra Beast powerful figure scan would be Silvally. So we have powerful figures, we have Silvally, and we have some other stuff going on to that. So with all this Silvally stuff, there's been a fair amount of speculation thinking that it's going to be like a Silvally giveaway. Also, we have the shiny TCG box and stuff coming through. So with that, you know, maybe a shiny Silvally giveaway. What if it gets adaptability? Like, it's kind of hard because, like, multi-type with Arceus system, because Silvally is supposed to be like the Arceus kind of clone, you know, man-made Arceus Pokemon, the man-made god Pokemon, to rival the strongest Pokemon out there, because Aether, they were going for some crazy stuff when fighting the Ultra Beast. But I'm looking at this, I'm wondering, yeah, what if we get Event Silvally with adaptability to kind of just bring everything together? Adaptability has a lot of potential, but we'll see what happens if they keep Arceus system and all that other stuff that happens. The mask fitting Type Null's head is a piece of equipment designed to control its latent powers. It's extremely heavy, so it also serves to hinder its agility. To complete a certain mission, it was needed a Pokemon powerful enough to rival those often spoken of in mythology. So that's why I get, like, you know, you look at that, it looks like Arceus on the side. Silvally is like a mirror image of what Arceus does, like on a technical level. So that's pretty crazy to think. And then, yeah, the Arceus system. Arceus, you know, even though the original pronunciation Arceus, I might have to do a video on, like, top 10 Pokemon mispronunciations or something. But, yeah, so we get into that, and then Type Null gains partner can trust. Deliberate destroys its restraining device. So that's the thing. Like, Type Null beats itself down. Even though it has the power to destroy the handicap that has been given to it, it chooses not to, I guess, because it's been just thrown away. It's a trash failed thing. That's how it's treated. That's how it's acknowledged. So it's really sad for the Type Null. But then Silvally, you know, this is like a rebirth. This is something else beyond it. And then really just, you know, Type Null that loses its helmet then becomes Silvally. It's kind of weird how that happens, you know. So Silvally's symptoms are heightened, reverts to its natural temperament, has a wild nature, but it will obey the trainer that it trusts. Also protect that trainer from danger. Will put its own life on the line. Silvally is said to have been created to oppose a threat. I wonder, even with the alternate storyline, you know, what's the different story for Type Null? Is it maybe an alternate line where Type Null becomes a success and is more respected? Or maybe it's called upon legitimately to fight the new Ultra Beast threat? I'm really interested in what this story could mean, but it's going to be big playing on the Silvally. By inserting exclusive items into the drive on Silvally's head, Arceus system can be activated, causing Silvally's somatic cells to mutate and glow, and that's going to be the Arceus system changing its type, and then just kind of talking about what it does. The move's type changes based on what happens with the item that Silvally is holding, and it's known as multi-attack, like Z multi-attack, yo. Z multi-attack boosts stats, does all kinds of craziness, and that can still keep the Arceus system, and maybe just something else. So there we go, guys. I'm thinking that there is a lot of information. Like, we're just getting a little bit more. People are saying, people might say that I've already done a similar video, or I've already been talking about things like this, but at the same time, like, this is new. Pocket Monsters Weekly Calendar 2018, we have new information, and then that new information kind of sheds light on things we already know about, but makes it a bit more deep. Like, we look at all this right here. All right, Lily's Vulpix, we got Togedemaru, we already saw that in the trailer. Mimikyu, that's in the trailer. Both Lycanrocs, we have Dusk Lycanroc out there, and like, oh yeah, Silvally's at the center of it all, and then with the Ultra Beast and Legendary storyline, that's all going to take off. And then we're also going into the anime, where we see, you know, we have like Team Rocket stuff, and then Popplio, Rowlet, Litten. It all makes sense. I can't wait to see how crazy Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon gets. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.